Okay, students, before I talk about the deadlines and the IS courses, I am placing an order for t-shirts, and I'm just wondering if any of you would like to order one. Here's what the t-shirt will look like. I heart Blackboard. All right, I know that you want one, but actually I'm just kidding. Sometimes laughing is the best way to avoid crying. So that aside, I'm now going to jump over to Blackboard. I want to mention that you probably saw the post from Sonia, but now I know that I'm not completely crazy. I have gone in and corrected the deadlines where you submit the assignments and on the discussion board everywhere. I think I've done it 3 times now. Then with Sonia as a witness, and then she tried. We are still trying to resolve that, but in the meantime, please know that we are grading based on the correct deadlines, which are on the calendar. So always refer to the planning calendar, which you will find under information. Okay, next, IS courses. Generally, I'm going to show you the process, and then I am going to tell you about some issues with IS 33.18. But first, let me tackle it broadly. In each folder, you will have this exact same folder, access to this within each unit. So if you go into your Helpful 3063 Links folder and click on the FEMA Independent Study Courses, here's what I recommend. This is a folder that I set up so that you can go in and work ahead, upload things you've already done, that type of thing. So but just to keep your records clear, if you haven't put a system in place, I recommend perhaps using this Word document because it has the name of the course, the link right here, the date that it's due for the course, for our class, your experiential hours, and then you can also keep a record of if you've completed, when you've completed the experiential reflection, as well as if you have an artifact. With FEMA courses, obviously that would be the certificate, but artifacts are simply evidence. That's evidence of your experiences, your practical experience. So it might be photos, a video, a letter from a county judge thanking you for your volunteer work, a search and rescue certification, many things like that. So basically, those artifacts support what you've done and what you've been doing. So I would recommend that as a place where you can keep your records. Then I talk about the instructions for how to approach this. You take the course, and then you will do an experiential reflection, and you will upload it to the link that's provided. So as far as the experiential reflections document, take a look at this with me. This is set up based on approaches that students have taken to this, and the ones that have looked particularly good. And so if you already know the whole purpose of experiential reflections, you can scroll past this. But basically, again, it is to show evidence that you have been gaining practical experience, going to meetings, trainings, exercises, certifications, and so on. So this just gives you the overall take advantage of every opportunity you can, and then you're to reflect on it. And you're basically sharing, okay, this is what I learned here, or perhaps this is something that was very easy compared to other training I've done, as one of you shared with the ethics, the IS 3318, that's fine. So the way that you complete your reflections that is up to you. You can do a blurb, you could do a podcast, a video, a journal entry, anything like that. And just make sure that you keep up with everything, because believe me, it is tough when it comes time to do your portfolio, and especially when you're getting close to graduation to remember everything and to gather everything. So please, if you throw it in a drawer or a file or keep it electronically as well, just make sure that you are keeping up with all of your experience. Okay, so if you do a national level exercise or a big training or something like that, you're going to want to highlight that with a video clip, or you can do a write-up. So there's a format here for you to do a write-up for a single event or meeting or speaker. Then I put an example in here so that you can actually plug and play. You can utilize this, of course, change the words and tweak it to make it your own. All right, so next, this is a chart approach, and this really lends itself well to IS courses. What you would do is you have a chart, so you put your name, and again, I created an example within this template. So you, on the left, it's similar to the other chart, but this one is for your ePortfolio, for you to highlight all of the FEMA IS courses you've taken. You put the course here, the title here, the date, how many hours you spent on that particular training. You can do this for anything, any type of training. And then write your reflection. And it may be a brief reflection that you talk about, or it might be longer. And what you can do if you choose the chart approach, you can simply upload the chart each time that you take an IS course. So those are the basic documents. Now, what you want to do is, for each class, I've clicked on the other ones, and as of right now, I'm not having problems getting to the correct course. But all you need to do is either in this folder or in the unit folder, you need to click on this link, and it'll have you go outside of Blackboard, of course, and then you will complete that course. And make sure that when you get the email that says, congratulations, you successfully completed the exam, take a screenshot or hang on to that email, because sometimes there is a problem getting your certificate quickly enough. Okay, and again, if you have any problems, please do not hesitate to text me. That is truly the best way to reach me. And my phone number is in your syllabus on Blackboard. And let me just show you really quickly, if you probably know exactly where it is, but please go to the information link. And actually, I have it right here too. It is 479-857-3161. That's the best way to reach me. If you send me an email and you don't hear right back, trust me, my email is beastly. Hundreds of emails a day, and not a whole lot of it's junk. So if you send me one, please put student in all caps in the subject line, or make sure the course number is there so I have a better chance of spotting it. And if it's really important, please call me or text me and let me know to check for it. Okay, so again, if you have questions, let me know, and good luck, and we will muddle through this Blackboard experience together. Thank you so much for your patience.